Jagannatharaju Nagar colony, the Ward 9, Zone 2 of Visakhapatnam, is a beautiful colony with a lot of greenery all around, with clean and neat roads. The colony is most popular for its thick vegetation, surrounding as many as 20 apartments and nearly 50 individual houses. In fact, before 1990, the colony was virtually non existent with only thorny bushes seen everywhere. The apartment culture started somewhere around 1993, and today we have about 25 apartments hidden in the thick greenery that has been developed for the last 15 to 20 years. The Colony Association, which was formed in the year 1993, has made hectic efforts to make it a model colony by by creating awareness among the residents on clean and green, Swachh Bharat, solid waste management, beat plastic pollution, and many other topics related to the Swachh Bharat mission. The colony has organized nearly 3 national seminars on all these topics, particularly on the clean and green. The colony has achieved several awards from the civic authorities as well as from state and central level on these aspects. Coming to the main point of water conservation and management, before 1990, there was practically no systematic management or conservation of water resources. But ever since the Colony Association took over in 1993, the association has given lot of importance for the conservation and also recharge of water in the period of looming water crisis. Since 2000, the colony has started creating recharge pits in all the apartments. By 2006, mostly all the apartments are associated with the recharge pits, whereby excess water from the terrace is connected to the to the underground through these recharge pits. From 2012, the colony started constructing rainwater harvesting pits in the colony, and today we have nearly 8 of these pits. You can see an example of this pit, which is roughly about 5 into 3 into 5 feet length, 3 feet width, and 5 feet depth, and following a systematic technical procedure of creating a rainwater harvesting pit. This type of pits along the we have selected the location of the pits in such a way that it is on the pit is located on the downslope of the road, and during the rainy season automatically the water gets accumulated, arrested in these pits, so that water recharging has been made automatically from the runoff of the rainwater. Apart from that, the colony has also created awareness programs to residents on water conservation, and pamphlets were distributed to the residents on how to conserve water by simple tips of about 10 tips in the daily domestic routine, how you can save the water. This is another recharge pit very close to the main colony road on the downslope side. You can see another pit. This is pit number rainwater harvesting pit number 2, and similarly there is this type of pits are created all along the 3 roads of the main colony, where we have observed during the rains water gets accumulated. This is another pit number 3. We can see this is relatively a small pit, but It is a very good source where water gets accumulated from 3 outlets, rainwater outlets mainly. Like this, there were many such rainwater harvesting pits. You can see one more pit near the service road number 2. You can see this is yet another rainwater harvesting pit. This is pit number 4, where you can see there is an excess arm also. The purpose of this excess arm is to arrest any leakage from the UGD manhole nearby entering the main rainwater harvesting pit. The UGD water goes through this outlet constructed separately, so that this rainwater harvesting pit located close to the UGD will not be disturbed or get polluted. Close by there is another rainwater harvesting pit you can see, which is also about 5 feet by 5 feet by 3 feet and created following the standard procedure. Like this, there are about 8 pits in the colony by which the rainwater during the heavy rains is arrested and made to the underground. Now we will go to yet another rainwater harvesting pit. See, these are the pamphlets, these are the display banners in the colony about how we can control plastic pollution and other things. These banners, they appear everywhere in the colony. This is another downslope road where rainwater comes downslope, and you can see yet another rainwater harvesting pit in this particular area. Like this, rainwater harvesting pits and also recharging pits in the colony, and also awareness programs to the residents on rainwater conservation made JR Nagar popular as a popular colony in rainwater harvesting and management. No doubt, in the year 2018, Ministry of Water Resources, which announces awards for water conservation and management in different categories, has selected JR Nagar as the third best RWA in the country in rainwater harvesting management. We have competed with RWAs in Chennai and Bangalore. Bangalore RWA got the first prize, which an RWA in Chennai got second prize, whereas JR Nagar in Visakhapatnam got the third best RWA award. These awards were given on 25th February 2018 at New Delhi from the hands of the Ministry of Water Resources, Sri Nitin Gadkari. You can see the thick vegetation in the colony everywhere. You don't find that there are so many apartments in this colony, nearly 22 apartments, because a thick greenery has been developed all along the roads of the colony, which is a project which was taken up for the last nearly 20 years. We are now going to yet another rainwater harvesting pit, which is created in a park nearby, close to the garden. You can see there is yet another recharging pit of relatively a little smaller one, 5 feet by 4 feet by 3 feet. So like this. Now let us go to yet another rainwater harvesting pit, which was created in the colony by our own resources. This is the main entrance road to the JR Nagar colony. You can see how beautifully and neatly and with vegetation everywhere, variety of flowers, and it looks like the colony itself looks like a garden. This is the Swachh Bharat Stupa, Swachh Bharat pillar, where you will find the Swachh Bharat pledge both in English and Telugu, and on all occasions where we conduct programs, awareness programs like Swachh Bharat or Swachhata Hi Seva or beat plastic pollution and other such programs. We take the Swachh Bharat pledge. These trees are planted for the last 10-15 years by the Colony Association only, and you can see the slogans, the flexi banners you can see, which say that in this area there should not be public defecation or urination. This type of display boards are also kept everywhere in the colony. So in effect, the colony has taken up a multi-pronged approach whereby awareness was created to all the residents in solid waste management, clean and green, greenery development, beat plastic pollution, and above all, the main topic of this video, rainwater harvesting and water management. By this way, we have shown that an RWA can do a lot of things in keeping the urban environment sustainable in spite of the so many problems like global warming and water crisis and also pollution and other hazards that are facing our environment these days. This is the last pit number 8, which is also on the downslope area of a road. You can see the service roads on both sides. You have got plenty of vegetation, and adjacent is the national highway, and you can see how beautifully and neatly this colony is maintained. And we also coordinate with the Visakhapatnam chapter of Andhra Pradesh Federation of RWS as well as the State Federation of RWS AP Charvas in all our activities, and we greatly contribute our might in all the programs that are conducted during the Swachh Bharat time and during the important occasions like World Environment Day, World Earth Day and other occasions. You can see the flowers and the beautiful big and small trees all along the roads. And this colony adjacent to the national highway. So ultimately we have followed a think global and act local approach in our colony. That means any global problem has got only local solution. If people of any colony or any small community take up strict measures either to prevent pollution or improve greenery or to follow the solid waste management like wet waste and dry waste segregation, you can see this type of display where we have indicated that the wet waste as well as the dry waste has to be collected separately and handed over to the GVMC authorities. This is how the colony today has become one of the most prominent areas in the city of Visakhapatnam, in spite of the fact that in the present world global warming environment, the colony maintains at least 1 or 2 degrees lower temperature because of the greenery, and also the colony has not faced a single day of water crisis for the last 20 years, and we have never taken a single bucket of water from outside. This is what J.R. Nagar has done for the last 15 to 20 years. Jai Swachh Bharat, Jai Hind.